Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Explore Australia. As you know, my name is Emma. As I said at the end of my last video, is that I will be sharing some spooky personal experiences. So I have decided to share some paranormal experiences I have had in my life. I'll share 3 experiences. So my first paranormal experience, this happened about 13 years ago when I was about 8 years old. My family and I went to a holiday house for 3 days. It was in Moggs Creek, I believe. So I'll explain the house layout. So it's a 2-story house. You go in the front entrance and it's like a medium-sized room. It's got a ping pong table in it. And then at the end of the room, on the right side, there is a hallway. And then when you go down the hallway, halfway in the hallway, there is a staircase that goes straight up to the 2nd floor. And then at the end of the hallway, there is a room, a bedroom. On the 2nd floor, there is a kitchen, a dining room, and a living room all in one. And there are 2 other bedrooms, and there was also a balcony as well. Let's talk about the room downstairs. Nothing really paranormal happened. You know, when you think about paranormal, you think about things flying off the shelves, things moving by themselves. You see figures, you hear loud whispers. So with the room downstairs, the bedroom downstairs, something was off about it. Something was really off about it. Like something happened in that room. Because all you could feel, like I'm tearing up right now, but all you could feel is sadness in that room. It was just completely sad. My whole family could feel it as well. It wasn't just me feeling it, it was my whole family. So nothing really happened in this experience. So nothing moves or anything. It's just that on the last day, when we were going back home, my mum took a picture of my brother and I. It's the way that I look is very weird. I will put a picture up right now and you can see for yourself. So with my second paranormal story, this takes place at my dad's house. There is the lounge room and there is the hallway. And there is a door that divides the hallway and the lounge room. And the door it's a little bit hard to open, like so it's on the carpet, so it scrapes along the carpet. I have to put in a little bit of force. We don't have any doors or windows open. And this happened when I was about 8, 9, up until I was about 14, and then it stopped for a few years. So what happened was the door would open that much and maybe every 10 minutes, and it would make that creaking noise. You'd hear it open a little bit, like it wouldn't open fully, it would just creak open. And then after, when I was about 14, it just stopped. And then maybe 1 year ago, I was going out. I think I was going to the local milk bar. I think it's a milk bar, so like a general store. So I was going out, I was closing the door, and as I was fully closing it, I could feel something or someone tugging. Like I could feel the door being pulled open. And so I just relaxed my hand and I just let it open. So it opened maybe about that much, and I was like, okay, that's a little bit weird. And so I stood there thinking maybe it's just one of my family members opening up the door, but it wasn't. So I just opened up the door and no one was there. No one was home. And it kind of felt a bit cool. You could feel the door just pulling, just opening by itself rather than it. I don't know, I can't really explain it. If you could like get a friend or a family member to just open up the door while you're on the other side and you're just relaxed, it's kind of that feeling, but like, I don't know how to explain it. And then my last paranormal experience that I will share with you, it happened in February this year. My family and I went on a holiday to Aries Inlet. We go there every year, and we were staying in a cottage. And on the Thursday night, so we were staying from, I think it was from Sunday till Saturday, so we were staying for about a week. I woke up on Thursday morning. I was disorientated. I had no idea where I was. It was pitch black. I tried looking for my pillow because I leave my phone next to my pillow just so I wake up, you know. And when I woke up, I realized that I was sitting up. I don't know if I woke up while sitting up or if I woke up and then sat up. I can't remember. I absolutely do not know. So I finally found my phone. It took about 5 minutes to find my pillow. I think it was about 5 minutes. It felt like a long time. And I found my phone and it was 2:50. If you have heard of 3 a.m, then you'll know what I mean. So if you don't know what I mean, well, we are talking about the paranormal. 3 a.m. is basically when the paranormal activity gets full on. It's when it's at its highest, basically. That's why you hear about 3 a.m. challenges. And so I was freaking out a little bit. So I turned on my phone light. I looked around the room. I couldn't see anything out of the ordinary, but my bed sheets were almost off my bed. In December, January and February, that is summertime in the southern hemisphere. Maybe I was a bit hot at night, so maybe I just kicked it off my bed. Maybe that's what happened, or maybe it was something paranormal. So I felt a little bit cold, so I grabbed my doona and I tried not to worry about it. And then about 5 minutes later, I heard 2 bangs on the wall. And I tried not to worry about it. I just tried to fall asleep. I turned on my phone light again. Nothing was happening. It was about 3:10. And so I just try not to worry about it, you know, just try and fall asleep. And then about 5 minutes later again, the coat hangers rattle in the closet. I'm like, oh my gosh, please. I hope no one played the closet game in this closet. I'm just freaking out right now. So if you don't know what the closet game, it's a 3 a.m. challenge. So I was freaking out. I just tried to fall asleep again. And then about 10 to 15 minutes later, you know how you have that feeling of being watched? You know, it's hard to explain, but it wasn't just that feeling of being watched. It felt like there were multiple presences in the room, like there were multiple spirits in the room just watching me lay in bed. It felt like there were not just one pair of eyes looking at me, there were 3 pairs of eyes. So I grabbed my phone, I looked around, there was no one there. You know, I was like, I can't do this, you know, I'm gonna try and sleep. And then I think I might have fallen asleep and then woken up around about 4 o'clock because I remember looking at my time at 4 o'clock. And yeah, So that's my recent paranormal experience that happened to me. I want you guys to get to know me a bit more. So, because it is October, I decided to just do paranormal experiences. I am going to visit haunted places in Australia. I don't know when. I'll have to get a camera first. So, yeah, you will be seeing more of me. Bye!